Hi guys, and here we are again. This was a Saturday 8 o'clock meeting again. I forgot that I was going to be going to sewing. I want the first Saturday of the month. I sew with some ladies, and we meet at a quilt shop, and so I have to be there at 9, just after 9. So I can't do the 9 o'clock meeting, but I have a feeling that Allison does both meetings because it doesn't look like there's anybody new like who's going to talk. And again, not Dorothy. I feel bad saying that because the woman's very nice, and I just, whatever. I did lose, not a whole lot. I lost 0.6, so I'm down 25.7, which again is not my lowest that I've ever been. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know, boy. There we go. I think I can read it there. 0.6 is better than nothing, and better than I thought, because last night, like I'm never usually very busy, but last night I went with my card club. There's a group of about 12 of us, and we meet at my friend's house, and we make cards. We don't play cards. People say card club, you think we're gonna make cards. And I have a lot of fun with that. And of course they bring snacks and stuff, and I'm eating late. So the mere fact that I've lost 6.6 was pretty pleasing. And this week we have a new reader. It's me time is what we talked about. She does follow what exactly this is, not like Dorothy who kind of do her own thing. And so Allison talked about this, and I always read with some things here in the beginning. In the community section, how do you get in me time? And one said, I taught myself to crochet with YouTube videos. It's relaxing and keeps my hands out of the cookie jar. Well, that's a good thing. Another one, every Friday is my date night with my boyfriend. This gives me something to look forward to during the week. And another one, I have a corner in my bedroom just for relaxing. No one is allowed to disturb me. I shut off my phone and just breathe. And the other one is going to my craft room to work on a scrapbook. I relive fun memories through the pictures I've captured. Well, mine is a craft room too. That's what I do for I call me time walking in the morning with Sandy, because it's time I get to spend talking with her and bringing my dog for a walk. And I actually enjoy it. Some mornings, boy, no, I don't want to get out there, but I'm always glad that I've gone. So I call that's an hour of me time in the morning, like every day. But then going in my craft room and sewing, or I make cards or whatever, that's my me time. And so everybody should do that. Basically, that's what we talked about. And I have some notes here. She said, decide that you deserve some time for yourself each day. A lot of people don't think they deserve it. They're so busy worrying about everybody else, what they got to take care of, especially if you have children, smaller children. It's always all about them. But, it's about whatever you're doing, your job, and then shopping for groceries, and then cooking the meals, and then cleaning the meals. You have so many things that you have to do, and you just have to know that you yourself deserve that much time too. If you're giving that time to your family or whoever, you deserve to give that time to yourself. That was basically our point number 1. And then point 2 was decide how best to spend me time. You have to really think about it. Don't just let it think it's going to happen. You really do have to specifically say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, time off, and I'm going to do this for myself. It has to be in a conscious thought. Don't, and then figure out how that's going to fit into each day. It's not just each week. Like I went to the card club yesterday, and I'm, going to sewing today. Those are me times for sure. But those don't happen every day, and they certainly don't happen every week. So, you have to think of each day. And then number 3 was evaluate the things you're doing each day that are wasting your time. So that's where you can pull your me time from. So if you're just constantly looking at your phone for emails, or you're constantly on the computer doing all of that, and you do that sporadically throughout the day, she says take a time and say, okay, I'm going to check my emails, but I'm going to do it at 2 o'clock. And I'm going to do it only at 2 o'clock. And so all those other times that you've added 5 minutes to 3 minutes, whatever. So you get a bulk of time that you've gained throughout the day, because you could do your other tasks during that time. And so that's how you find your me time. You find the time that you need. Number 4 was learn to say no. As you get older, you get to do that a little easier. I think when you're so busy and oh yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I can help you. Yeah. As you get older, I'm going to tell you, the no is a little easier to say. And it's like, sometimes it's not that I don't want to say, I just don't have the time for it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that sounded good, but yeah, I really don't have the time for that. So I can say no. There are times where I do say yes when I really mean to say no. It's just I don't want to hurt the person's feelings. And, but I also find that friendship is important. You can't just, you have to be a friend. To have a friend, you have to be a friend. And if that person really needs you and they want to spend some time, you really do, even though, gosh, that you don't have time for it. You have to say yes sometimes. You can't always say no just worrying about yourself, because if you just worry about yourself all the time, you will have no friends to worry about. They will find somebody else. So that one's a little questionable to me, to learn to say no. There's times you have to say yes. Number 5 is ask for help. And like just doing things around your house, if you have other people need to help with the chores, or if you have some committee that you're on, delegate and have other people help you. And at your work, if there's something somebody can help you with, I mean, just don't think you have to do it all yourself. I guess is ask for help when you can. And number 6 is take a few minutes to designate specific time slots for all the needs to be accomplished. That includes time for you. That we kind of talked about that, but basically, if you do one of those people who have a planner, even if you're just mentally planning, you don't have to write something down or be specific with the book. A lot of people, that's very popular right now. But if you can just, even in your own mind, set yourself up in the morning and say, okay, well, I got to do that at 9, I got to do this. And then I'm going to do this for myself at a certain specific time. You make sure that you're thinking about it consciously in the morning, planning it for when it's going to happen, because it's more likely to happen then. And so that's what you're supposed to do daily. And it's to commit to a minimum of 15 to 30 minutes each day. And really, and as busy as we all think we are, we have 15 to 30 minutes during the day that we really could do something just fun. Even if it's just sitting in a chair, closing our eyes and taking a little mini nap, or like me, I do my craft room. I can get in there every day. I don't, but I could. And that's what you have to think about. And number 8 is create a daily ritual. So if you do something specifically each day and it just becomes a part of your day and it becomes a part of a ritual, it's more likely to happen. And then when you're a happier person, it really does make you a better person, and makes you a better friend, and makes you a better wife, and all that other stuff. It really does. If you're happier when you're not happy, like when they say, if mama's not happy, nobody's happy, or whatever that is. Yeah, that's a very true statement. And you are worthy of your attention. Just as important as anybody else you're giving your attention to, you are worthy of it. And exercise is not necessarily me time. If you are so glad it's over when you're done, you should enjoy this time. And generally, that me time in the morning when I'm walking, I do feel like it's me time. It is exercise. It's an hour of exercise. And then lots of mornings I don't ever want to start, and I'm like waiting for Sandy to tell me, yeah, she's not feeling well, so we can get out of it. And that doesn't happen because we make each other go no matter what. Unless there's like a commitment of we have to be somewhere, we are going. But when I'm done, I'm happy I'm done. I'm not glad, oh gosh, good, so glad that's over. I generally don't feel that way. I really am just happy that I've gone and, had a talk with Sandy, and the dog's happy and it's outside and whatnot. I'm going to really hate when I have to walk on my treadmill, because I really enjoy the outside and in the air, and the dog enjoys that and everything. So, and I will be talking with Sandy, because she's going to come use my treadmill because she doesn't have one when I'm at work. So we're both going to still walk, but we're not going to walk together. So I really don't look forward to that. And hopefully the weather will hold off on that for at least another month or so. And then just through the core of winter, we're not going to fall. It gets icy, and it's not worth it to do that. We could go to the gym and walk on treadmills next to each other, so that's a possibility. Maybe we'll do for those months, because you can pay at our center. You can just pay by the month, so maybe we'll just do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Some me time suggestions inside this little book. is there's 8 different categories. One of them is sensory. Listen to music with earphones, wander virtually through museums via artsy.net, or I didn't know that, artsy.net, ARTSY.net, or bathe by candlelight. Okay, the other one's relaxing. Turn off your phone for 10 minutes, breathe slowly for 2 minutes, or massage your scalp. Another category is creative. Paint a watercolor. Write a poem. Check out, okay, I'm going to spell it for you. bit.ly/1 FUEB capital J capital R. I guess that's something about poems. That's not my thing, but maybe that's your thing. And make a vision board or scrapbook. Outdoorsy is another category. Go bird watching, bask in the sun, wear sunscreen, collect autumn leaves. Another one is social. Go to the movies with a friend, email an old high school buddy. Well, that might bring in a whole lot of problems, but then you got somebody in your life you really don't want. But anyway, look at your wedding album. Well, I've not done that probably since the week after our wedding when we got it. I have it up in the closet. I probably would be nice to look at. That's a good idea. Brainy, do a word puzzle, learn a new language, adult classes online or Rosetta Stone, read a short story. I kind of do the, I don't do the language one. I like to read, so that's something. Rejuvenating, buy flowers at the supermarket, bouquets are fine. Make your screensaver a beach or mountain scene, you know, on your phone or whatever. I have Gary, so. Oh, anyway, fun. Doodle in a coloring book. Hit up a yard sale or two, or play cards. Well, you know what? They do have adult coloring books, and I do have one. And I love color, everything about color. That's why my hobbies are all card making because of cardstock and markers. Quilting because of all the material and all the colors. So I do, you know, generally love color and everything about that. So, but they have adult coloring books, and you can get them like at Walmart or Meijer or whatever. I ordered mine from Amazon. And you just, you know, get colored pencils or markers. I have markers or crayons, and it's just very relaxing. And they're big pages that are not, you know, check it out if you like that or think you might like that. It's a good idea. She never told us how much everybody lost. Usually they do that. And I think that's about it. I'm going to be going to my sewing. I'm anxious to get there. Losing that 0.6 was better than what I thought, so I was kind of happy about that. And hope everybody's doing well. And as you can probably maybe tell, I'm still not in it. I haven't got back to where I was. I'm still trying. I'm not giving up. I still will be here, and whether I gain or lose, hopefully lose, I'll still continue to do this because I know this is just a, you know, skid right now. I'm going to go back up. I know I will. I have everybody here helping me. I have Sandy helping me, and so I'm not too worried about it, and I am working on it, and it's not easy. And I hope everybody out there who's struggling or having problems are working on themselves too. Maybe this me time thing will work. I hope so. So if you like this, please hit the like button. If this has helped anybody, please share it with somebody who maybe can't make a meeting, or not necessarily doing Weight Watchers, but maybe just needs, you know, these things are kind of universal for weight loss. It doesn't have to do with Weight Watchers. So I think those meetings, you know, or the highlights for the meetings can help anybody losing weight. So if this can help somebody, please share it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I really am pretty pleased at how many people are subscribing. I'm like amazed, actually, quite honestly. So that really makes me, you know, feel good. And I don't do it just for that, but boy, it just helps. Makes you feel like, I don't know, good. And I'm glad, and I thank you. And of course, comment if you have a question. Hopefully answer it for you, and or just let me know what you think, or if you have any critique. Honest critiques are always welcome. Nice critiques are always welcome. You know, I haven't had too many. I shouldn't say that. Now I'm gonna have a bad one. Too many people with a bad. You know, I know other people who get bad remarks and stuff. I have had just a couple, and I just feel sorry for them and pray for them, actually, and hope that they can, you know, get a better place in their life. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and I will see you again. I think, see, the next time probably Monday. Well, you won't see me. Well, sometimes you hear me because I talk, but for Sandy's update on Monday. I'll see you later. Bye.